Mikellelle, remember?
Mikellelle. Mikellelle. Too much. Yeah, we got right on.
Live.
We are live.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everybody. We have 7 persons on already.
Oh, wow. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everybody. This is Mikellelle. And we're going to have a discussion today. Say something, Mick.
Yeah, we have some stuff. We have some stuff to talk about, right, Lisa?
Yep. We got some stuff. We ain't sweeping it under the carpet. We coming out and we speaking it out.
Yeah, we being real.
That's right.
Talking the thing.
That's right. You can go ahead and give a brief synopsis of what we're speaking about.
Okay, right. So I had discussed with you before how difficult things can be in Barbados when you're on the come up, when you're trying to expand your horizons.
Yep.
You're trying to become the best you can be. And so it might not even be unique to Barbados. This might just be human nature.
Correct.
But I find that in so doing, trying to become the best you tend to lose friends along the way. You found that to be your experience.
Yep, I have. The thing about it is that what people don't realize is that, as you said, you're just trying to be a better version of yourself. You're not in competition with anyone. You've just realized, you know what? This is what's good for me. You want to aim a little higher. What is so wrong with that? But why do you come up against so much opposition, so much backbiting and backstabbing, and people just, secretly being envious of you? Guys, you can feel free to comment and give your opinions as me and Mikellelle, we discuss it, but feel free to comment. But yeah, I find that I think people have this mentality that they don't like to see you shine, and what's worse is that they don't like to see you shine above them. But we are not in competition.
We shouldn't be in competition. We shouldn't be. I don't know if it's because, as I said, it's just normal human nature.
Yeah.
And it is magnified. It is magnified because we live in a small society.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's that.
You don't think that sometimes it stems with people and their insecurities and people who don't believe in themselves. So what they do is they put their insecurities into your scenario. So it's like, who she thinks she is that she doing this, or who she think that she is that you hear what she is, So it just, to me, I find there's a lot of insecurities.
It could very well be that. It could very well be that. I mean, like, I remember when, and this is going back a few years, I was in medical school. And, all students had their challenges and whatnot, but I would always pull through. I would come through top of my class all the time. I was really, really into studying. I was really, really into my medicine and my work. And the people I found that were around me at the start of medical school, by the time I got quarter way or halfway through medical school, I had a whole different set of friends. And then you're hearing all these little murmurings and, oh, she this and, oh, she think that, she that. But it wasn't anything, so I was just trying my best to do my work.
But that's the thing. We all have motivational factors and everybody. So for me, it was like, I always wanted, I come up in a big household, and, if I saw, my mom was a housekeeper, and I always said, you know what, I don't want to, not that I'm crying on any job, but I don't want to limit myself. So you kind of like try to reach, you kind of like try to get up there to reach what you want. It's basically your dream, you know, it's your goals, what you want. So I just don't understand it. I'm not getting any comments here. I hope that everyone is understanding. This is a new stream that we're trying out. So please remember to feel free to comment.
Yes, StreamYard.
StreamYard, correct. Another thing that we want to touch base on is why don't people embrace like change? What is so hard about trying stuff that is new? What is so hard about that?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what's so hard about it. I find that in Barbados we are a very conservative society. So we have found ways that are tried and true.
Yeah.
And we have found ways that have worked over the decades, you know, get passed down from grandmother to mother to you. And anytime you deviate from the expected, anytime you deviate from the expected path, people start to raise eyebrows. Yeah, and then they seem to get a little scared of you too. It's like, he's very different, or she very
exactly. Who is she?
Different.
Who is he?
You know, like
it's so true.
You know, there's that aspect. So
dare I say small-mindedness? Oh my God.
Yeah, but if nobody thinks outside the box and there's no innovation, how would the human race advance?
Exactly. But that is so true. How would we advance? But but how do we get people to understand and to like? It's so hard to me because it's like it's what we have to do now, even in this pandemic, resetting. Sorry?
Set good examples for people to follow. Because there's be two types of people, whether you
True.
or followers.
Yes.
You set good examples for them to follow.
And you think that when we set the good examples,
that is so true,
that they will follow suit.
Yeah.
Eventually, whether they understand the change.
Not at first. Not at first. Not at first. They are scared. They're scared.
Scared, yeah.
I see. Wow. But why?
But you were talking before. You had done a live a few days back, and you talked about why people secretly hate you.
Yes.
What has been your experience with that?
Sorry, repeat again, please.
You were talking about why do people secretly hate you?
Yes. Yeah, I spoke about that. Why do people...
Can you...
Go ahead. I'm just getting a little delay, that's all. But you can go ahead.
No, the comments on Facebook.
Mikellelle, I'm looking at the
you were talking about why do people secretly hate you? So I wanted to know... Yes?
No, I was just trying to read. Can you see the comments? I'm trying to read the comments. Hi Denise. Hi Julia.
I'm trying to go on Facebook now.
Yeah, and because we're getting some interaction. So I was trying to read.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead and read. Read.
Everybody's just basically saying good afternoon. Pam said they like to see you progress. And I wanna push that out because I can't see all of this. I wanna see what Pam is saying. Guys, just bear with me.
Go ahead and read.
Yeah, but I'm trying to see.
Sure.
I'm not seeing everything she wrote.
Okay, because you're on your live, but I haven't logged into my live. Remember?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Pam is saying they like to see you progress and they ain't getting things happen for them.
Yeah. So basically it's about you can do well, just don't do any better than I am doing.
Yes, that's it. That's it. But getting back to what you were saying, what the question you had asked me when I did the live before is like, why do people, why do people hate you, secretly hate you? I think,
yes,
I think sometimes it is admiration camouflaged. And
wow.
Yeah.
Tell me about that one.
For me, because, okay, like somebody, most of the time, if you ask someone, why, if let's say you are in a three-person conversation, and this person is telling you, so and so don't like you, and you would say, but what did she say? Is there something in particular she's talking about? You might, that person might say, well, she said that she don't like the fact that you play that you when you dress you got to put on so much makeup, and so sometimes it's like, I wonder if maybe you admire the makeup but you don't know how to say. Help me, guys, help me, Bally. Nice to have you.
I mean, that maybe.
I'm serious. Could it
what are they saying? What are you guys saying about that?
Okay, Pam is correcting her comment. She said, sorry, my comment should have said they don't like to see you progress. Yes, Pam, that is correct. I'm going to scroll down to another comment that someone said, Fabian Sargent, nice to have you, and keep up that good work that you're doing for the men.
Hi, Fabi. What's up?
He is saying, it is very difficult trying to understand human behavior.
Yeah, I'm seeing it now. Yeah.
We need to basically what he's summing up is that you need to focus more on yourself, and then you'll be a better just what Rico was saying about being the influence. Understand human behavior.
Right.
Back.
Yeah. All right. That's because I went looking at your life.
Can you see the comments?
Yeah. We need to basically what he's summing up is that you need to focus more on yourself.
Behavior. What we need to do is to focus ourselves, deal with our shortcomings. I totally love that, Fabian. That's what Rico was summing up. I totally agree with that. Stop minding people's business. I can just keep it raw. Stop minding people's business. Stop worrying about what people are doing, and do you. That's my thing.
That's
just
right. Most people. But how easy is it to do that? How easy is it to do that? Because don't forget, in Barbados, we are in a society where everyone knows everyone. So when you start to make certain strides or certain moves, somebody's going to report it. Somebody's going to report it.
Mikellelle, listen to this. Stick a pin there. Fabian is saying, and he's hiding his face, most of what we are explaining is found among women. Now, we got to elaborate on that. We have to, because that is a good point. It's found among women. So you're saying that men, Fabian, you're saying that you find that men are not that picky? And Carlos is also saying, hi, Carlos, thanks for coming on. You are your own woman. Mikellelle, can you hear me still? I'm not, oh dear. Put that, I think you may have to put her in the chat. She just came in from down there.
I'm hearing you. Can you hear me? Right. Yes.
I can hear you now.
Yeah, back with you.
Charlotte, Fabian said that he believes it's mainly among women.
It's true.
That this little petty behavior is mainly with women. And he's correct.
I agree.
You know something? But why? Fabian, tell me why.
Yeah, Fabian, let's hear your take on it. Let's hear your take on it, Fabian.
Because I mean, these are things that we know. I'm just curious as to why does another woman try to pull down another woman?
Beside jealousy, what does he have to say?
Pam is making me laugh because Pam says some women act like some men act like women anyway. Okay, Fabio is saying men just cuss each other and drink a beer later. That is true. Right. That is true. He's saying that women feel it in their heart. Like that is so true.
But why do we tend to do that, Lisa? Why?
I'm gonna try to see if I can understand it. I don't know, but I just find that we are, because we're more we're emotional creatures. I think we are more, well, some might differ, but I personally think that women are more sensitive. I think that women are more sensitive. Everything is always competition.
But you know, right? That okay. I have some friends who are guys, and sometimes they would act as if, oh, you know, we had words, we had high words, and then we went back and we hung out like the boys, but they're still holding things inside. They said they don't talk about it.
But they
don't talk about it.
Why does a man do it differently to a woman?
Mm-hmm.
Like is it because we are more emotional? Do you think? I don't know. We recall the thing that we know because we know each other's tricks and we are more smarter than men. Don't let the men hear you.
Oh no. He being controversial though.
I am telling you. Don't do it. You're here today. Yeah. In terms of us knowing each other's traits, maybe we know how we know how each other we think.
Mm-hmm.
Hi Margaret, nice to have you on. I'm doing this more saying because we are too emotional. Well, that's my thing too. Yeah, Fabian, the comments are coming a little too slow. Because I want to hear other feedback from people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Fabian has to leave us, and he said that he is willing to, have a discussion with us again. But thank you so much for your input.
Thanks, Fabian. Yeah, we definitely do that, Lisa. We definitely have Fabian weigh in on this conversation.
Oh yeah,
to get a guy's perspective.
Yes. Because women, well, we don't want it to seem as though we think one-sided. I've had persons that say, you always bashing men, but it's not that I bash men. Because I find that I'm a woman and I study women more.
Right.
So because I study women more, I kind of like go into the head of a woman, based on things that I have heard in groups and stuff like that. But so I think everybody is got an understanding that it's probably because the reason why we are so petty, because guys will either call it pettiness because that's what it is. It's pettiness.
Yeah.
It's pettiness.
It is pettiness. It definitely is.
All right. Another topic that we want to move into is entrepreneurship.
Yes. It's difficult.
What would you? You're a doctor. What are your?
It's difficult.
It is having your own business, and what makes it so difficult? I'm gonna give you my what I think are my findings. But you can go ahead and give me yours.
Okay, I'll tell you. I find that it has been very, very challenging because certain friends always want to know, well, how are you doing what you're doing?
Yes.
Yes. And then it's like, well, how is business going? And then asking you all of these types of sometimes very intrusive.
And they're doing it with a good mind. I don't think they're doing it with a good mind.
A lot of them may not be.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be very, very careful.
Yes.
Who you share things with.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so. Pam is here telling me. Pam said when I was purchasing my home, a girlfriend of mine, a girlfriend who was there. She was there basically with her. and supported her through it all. I found one and I told her the cost, and she asked me if I couldn't find something cheaper. She said she felt hurt. So basically, like she went and she shared this good news, kind of like what you just said. She shared this good news to this friend. Oh yeah, I'm trying to house and this is the price. And she's like, so instead of the girlfriend congratulating and you know being very supportive and saying that is so good. So you know the girlfriend basically in a smart and a subtle way made a comment. So you can find more people.
Whoa.
I'm telling you here, but that's what you said just now, Melissa. You said something you gotta keep your business to yourself.
Yeah.
Because everybody's not clapping for you or with you. And that is something that I am constantly learning to be my own best friend. And you know, everybody cannot sit at that table with you. Some things you just have to keep to yourself.
Yeah. Some things you have to definitely have to keep to yourself. But we are warned by many leaders that we need to do that.
Yes. Always trying to pull down. I am so sorry that I had to do that because I was just trying to read that comment. But to go right back into the other comment, the other topic that we were talking about, entrepreneurship. I know that I have a lot of persons on my page who are entrepreneurs, and they can scream this story that I can tell you it based on my son, and I can tell you it based on my sister. Now, I remember when my sister, she would say to me, like when she started her business, some of the challenges that she came up with is obviously having to be set apart, if I can put it that way. Be set apart. So you have to be very unique in whatever you're doing, because you have to stay relevant and you have to stay kind of like, I mean, everybody at the end of the day have to be unique and, you know, be set apart. But she was saying to me that, because like she brings in those crafts and stuff like that. So she was saying that she would find that because she's amongst people, she was like next to people, and she was selling her craft, that people would come and they would peep at her table and they would be like, where'd she get that here from? And they would ask her questions like where she got it from. But most of her stuff obviously was coming from abroad. So then people would say to her, Malik, can you hear me? I am not hearing you.
You have to add me back.
It looks that way. Guys, you gotta bear with us because
back.
I am. Oh boy. Rico, I so need your assistance right now. Because I'm having, thanks guys for coming on.
Okay, hi.
Back, right.
Yes, back with you.
So my sister was saying to me when she started her little business that so many persons were envious of her. And, you know, they would come and they would look at her craft, her jewelry. And if it was unusual, they would want to dive into like, where you get that from? And so when were you selling this at? And stuff like that. And it was a real challenge for her because she felt as though she couldn't put out all of her stuff on display.
Wow, seriously.
So, you know, those are some of the things that she told me that was so challenging for her. Sometimes, like, even like to actually set up the business. People think too that from the time you have your own business that you are filthy rich and everything.
I don't know why. What did it think that? Because if you think about it, that makes no sense. Because you have to put out a lot more money at the start.
Exactly.
So why would they think that?
Yeah. Guys, I want y'all to help me answer this question too, huh? Why do people think that you have a lot of money from the time you start a business? It's just human mankind, I guess. It's just from the time that someone hears you start a business, it's like, oh, okay, where you get that money from?
That's the definition of business, to make money. So people,
Rico said that's just the definition of a business, to make money. So people automatically feel that you have it already. They don't understand that you now have to build and make it.
So Lisa, what that's saying to me is that we need to do a lot more business training and education in Barbados, so people would know.
Yes.
That it takes money to start a business.
Yes.
But you have to break even by spending your money first before you can start to make profits and returns.
That is
so maybe they need to be educated. That's the problem.
That is so true. But what like if I were to start a business, let me see if I were to start a business. No. What would it be?
Yeah, please tell me, because I wanted to ask you that actually, since you were talking about that. I really wanted to ask you, what would be your entrepreneurship goal?
Okay, I would go after what I am passionate about and what I love. I love fashion. I love dressing. So I probably, although it's overpopulated, I probably would go into, clothing.
All right. So now I'm going to ask you now, how would you position yourself in the market to be differentiated from everybody else out there?
Well, I would have to do target market, and I would have to, I would probably target a certain, I would go with a brand. I would brand it. Yeah, I probably would tell myself I want to cater to women, probably women. No, I shouldn't do that because that will only box me in. But I find what I would do, I would bring in a particular brand. So I would probably go for I like Zara collection. So I probably would go for Zara. I probably would go for the Michael Kors. I would just target market. I would go for
high end.
Thank you. That's what I probably would do, because it would, and that would mean I would have to study my people. That's all.
Now, are you aware that when you start to differentiate yourself by pushing your brand as a high-end entity, right? You are going to lose a good section of your associates, your friends.
Yes.
You know that. Because they're going to say, well, who does she think she is now? You know they're going to say that.
You are correct. You are correct. And it would look as though I am definitely strategically targeting certain people. But you know what? Mm-hmm. If that's the decision that I have made, because honestly, I have to be real here. There are some people who like to trust your things. And then there's some people that are going to pull their money out. So I believe whenever you're starting a business, you have to know who you want. You know, it might sound bad. True. It might sound bad, but I didn't want you coming into my place crying and telling me, when I tell you that this is for $300, you telling me, oh, you're in my supermarket yet? Because guess what? I have my reason. So if it means that I'm going to have to do it, it just means that I'm going to have to shut out certain people, because really and truly, certain people will more pull down your business than bring it up.
That is correct. Which is why you have to adequately define your target audience and your target market so well.
Yes.
Because you have to know who you want and then also who you don't want.
Exactly. I don't want to be offensive, but at the same time, in order for me to have a sustainable business, I still want some structure, and I want to know that when I put my prices there, I do not want anybody coming in crying to me and telling me, you know, it's like, don't come with mob. What do old people say? They say Marby pocket and champagne taste. Don't do it.
Champagne taste.
So I can either look at it that way,
and that is,
I can either bring in, choose.
But Barbadians are Barbadians are famous for that, though. You know.
Oh yeah, we like that bad because we feel like we a part of
Bad.
We a part, yeah. But that's what I probably would do if I had to start a business. I think I would definitely choose. I'm sorry, guys, don't hate me, but I think I would choose who I want my clientele to be.
Right. Right. Anybody else had any questions? Anybody else had any questions there?
Pam is saying I would start a hair and a beauty business, which will be open late hours and weekends and online. That is very good, Pam. That is true. You would basically.
Oh, that's excellent.
So she's
that's
offering,
excellent idea.
Yeah, she's gonna offer something different, because the thing about it is that when you start a business, you have to look for ways to stand out. And you know, so I could agree with that. Jamila, what would you say? What business would you start? Or Denise, what business? What business would you start? Let's say with this COVID-19, with this pandemic, if we had to go now, could we do you think that we can actually like birth something from this what we would say a disaster?
But so many things have been birthed already.
I'm telling you.
So,
I'm telling you a lot of things, I am sure, because guys, don't laugh at me, but this is something that it might seem trivial, but I'm going to show you how something so simple could be birthed. Now everybody's at home. Nobody has gotten the chance to go to a hairdresser. Nobody's doing all these fancy things. Guys, look what I do. Look, I get up, put my hair in some little knot, some little corkscrew. Guess what? You don't know, somebody might call me later and say, well, listen, Lisa, I like that style. You would do that for me, don't look. Listen, I would say, no problem. And I probably would start it and start doing it maybe like.
And this whole thing's begin, actually.
Exactly. So even in a disaster, there are going to be some businesses birth. But guys, I want to know, what would you? Okay, Denise is speaking here.
We want to hear some ideas.
Yeah. So Pam gave an idea. Denise, what would you do? And like, why would you choose that particular business? The comments are coming in very slow, but that's all right.
And you got to add me back again, because let me see. Now they're saying they might
have to constantly be adding.
Something, because I keep checking Facebook, and then when I check, somehow get cut out. So hold on.
Yeah, I am not seeing your picture at all.
Just a minute.
Just give Mikellelle a little time to reconnect again. But meanwhile, keep those suggestions coming. I want to hear my ladies speaking.
We want to hear.
Now that I see infinity hair extensions on, that's a really, really good stuff. That's another good business. Yes. Very feasible in the time, well, all around the year. So infinity. Huh?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I'm not seeing your picture.
Okay. It says the browser has lost connection.
Restart?
Yeah. So if I don't see me in a minute, it means I've restarted my phone. So I'll be with you in a minute.
That's no problem. But I'm good.
Yeah. Continue to talk. Right. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I am seeing I'm seeing so much business owners on this page right now. I am even seeing my girl Delon. No, Delon, she's a business owner. I think I saw Wesley.
Come here.
I think I saw a friend of mine, Wesley. These are all entrepreneurs, and I am sure that they can give me some insight on some of the challenges that they face. Delon, please give me some insight. Give me some of those challenges that you face. I don't know, y'all scared or something? Shan Kimberly, I need you. I need your voice. John Ryan. I think Malik. This is some of your followers. Mikellelle. Okay. She wasn't happy with me. Nice chatting with you. Be safe. Are you still there? Denise, you're saying that you're ready. Oh, no. Yes, Delon. We are talking about challenges, some of the challenges that entrepreneurs face. Rico, I'm going to need to add again. It keeps cutting out. So we're talking about some of the challenges that entrepreneurs face, that people see your business and people go like, oh, she doing real good or he doing real good, but people have no idea the things that you go through to get your business, to the stage that it is. So I wanted to hear from persons who have businesses, like what are some of the things that you guys go through? What are the challenges? What are the day-to-day challenges that you face that we, the consumers or the customers, don't know about? Makiba Best. Hi, Makiba. Rico, could you come and add this back for me, please? Guys, give me a minute. Yes, guys. Hi, Makia.
Yes, yes, back with you.
Good. Did you hear the question I asked? I was posing some questions that some person ain't getting my people to talk.
Mm-hmm. What question you posed?
It was the same one we were talking about, having a business and people not understanding, all the challenges, all the sweat and all the things that you have to go through. People look at it from the outside and
oh yes,
this is glitz and glamour, this is everything is here, but they have no idea what goes into.
They have no clue about the blood, sweat, and tears that went into your. You can add me back, Lisa, because I'm not even seeing you either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
People. Yeah, people back with you. People see the fruits of your work, mm-hmm. but they don't see the blood, sweat, and tears that you that you had to put in to get where you are today.
But
I would say, and then they become envious too.
Yeah.
But you were asking, but do they what?
Do they even care that you had about all the sweat and blood that you put into it? All right, so what?
I know.
It's so it's just not. When you really think about it, it's not fair what entrepreneurs have to go through, especially when people come and they want to dictate your prices.
Oh.
Or they think that you should.
That is another story.
Or they think that you could work weekend. Or like you should open your business a little longer. You have a life. It's like people don't start a date how your business, how they think your business should go. So,
Mikellelle, but that's so wrong, because you can't put a price on a man's work or his service. How can you come to somebody's business place and tell them, oh, you shouldn't be charging me $200 for this. It should only be $50. How can you do that? Do you know what the person had to access to get that? Do you know what they had to sacrifice? What kind of time?
The rent.
Exactly. No, you don't.
My gosh.
Yeah. So you had experience now with you would say people who were fake friends, who were like with you when you're on one level, but when you became a better person, you got to another level, they left you. You had experience with that?
So much. I had so much. Oh my God. And the thing about it is like, and it makes you feel really bad, because when you tell yourself, like, we were both supposed to share in this moment, but you know, but you obviously started to slide with me, and you know, but you know, it's really sad. But yes, I have had friends who, but I've also had friends I've had to drop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because sometimes you do outgrow those friendships, and I've had friendships I've had to drop because I sensed there was a little jealousy.
Really?
Going on.
Really?
So I'm the kind of person if I feel something I'm feeling right and uncomfortable with very heavy energy, I'm gonna tell you, I will drop you. I will drop you. That's just me.
So how did that manifest? You said that you picked up this jealousy vibe and stuff. How did you experience that?
Well, just like what Pam had said earlier, sometimes you might find that you're sharing something that you want to do. Like, let's say, for instance, you might tell somebody, I want to open a business. I found that when I was telling people about where I was now as opposed to where I was before, they were very quiet. They were muted.
Wow.
I started to tell myself, I realize you're not talking much now. But strange enough, people rejoice when you're going through a lot of people rejoice more people with you when you are not in a position to
but you're not on top.
Yes.
When you're going through it, yeah.
Yes. So when you get up there, now everybody thinks that, she feels she's bigger and better off. And it's not even it's so far from what they think.
Yeah, it's true. Because let me tell you a story. Now there's a village shop in a certain parish in Barbados that was, around for a number of years, and all the community, the neighbors would, support the shop and go and buy their groceries. They go and have a drink, the usual thing.
Yeah.
And then the shop owner bought a car.
The norm.
Right?
Yeah.
The shop was doing well.
Yeah.
He bought a car.
Yeah.
And everybody in the community said, "Oh,
making big money.
This is what he's using my money to do. Can't get no more of my money."
There, but you are not even thinking that poor man who needs transportation to go around and do his business and shopping and stuff like that. But look at what you think.
So that they weren't interested in that. It seems.
Wow.
So we have any. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You go ahead.
I was asking if we have any more questions from the persons on the live. I know people would have comments, questions.
Yeah, I'm gonna read. I have some here.
Yes.
Dylan is a entrepreneur, and okay, basically what Dylan is saying is that people would challenge her prices, and they would come to her business, and they might say, "But so and so, I paid it at so and so. You got it at this." But you do not know what her wholesale price was.
Right.
You don't know how much staff overhead that you have to pay.
Exactly.
So you do not know what people put into a business. So do not go dictating what people do and how they price their stuff. So that's what Dylan is saying. Yeah, that's what Dylan said.
That's very true, Dylan. That is very, very true. And Bajans love to do that.
They love to do it. Come and want to get your prices.
Worse if they know you.
Oh my God. That is a big factor. Worse if they know you.
Yeah.
You get the two together, so you can charge me together, so you can charge me here. Hello. Use me with me when they were using things. No. You can't assume that I'm supposed to give you a discount.
Because we so how can you try to better yourself now, or be more than me, or whatever the case is?
Yes. Again, I think that is a lot of jealousy. I think it is. Your mic is muted, Mikellelle. Unmute your mic.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, as I was saying, is we thing.
Yeah, but you can't do that because you should not be friends. You should not. This is my philosophy. If you were my friend, you're not gonna come and tell me what to change my things at. If you are really my friend, right, you are gonna come and you're gonna support me wholeheartedly.
Correct.
Not just looking what I'm supposed to do. And that's very when people, if that person is really a friend, or a friend, enemy of the friend.
But when you in your lifetime, how many true friends you think you would come across? That's another question. Because
You're
just
right.
because people associate with you and they do things, you doesn't mean that they're your true friends.
And I find too that there are a lot of persons that if you fall into a hole, when you look at that body there. So you are right. Trying to think of it. What is a true friend? How do we determine if somebody is a true friend? For me, if you stuck with me through the thick and thin, if you stuck with me when I was eating corned
yes.
Right? And when I started to think, I was I could understand that, because you have a story. But there's some people who just leave you off at your story. At the story, eating corned beef. But then but then when they see that you even sick and want to come and pick back up, it won't work.
No, it can't work so.
You if you are a friend, you have to be a friend completely through the
thick and thin.
To the ups and downs. And do not ask me to knock off anything off my places. Don't do it.
No.
So that's.
They should leave it up to you if you want to extend that grace.
Correct. I agree with that.
Right. But don't come with these expectations.
Yes.
It's not right. It's not right.
And again, people just do not like to see you shining more than them. So if you start a business, they are going to wonder, what should you do? And they will find all the negatives as to why you would do it. You're not thinking that you're going after your dream.
No.
But they're going to just think it like, who the hell she thinks she is.
Correct.
Honestly, we would never understand human nature, some of us. I know that you are trained in that area, but for me, sometimes I don't even try to understand it anymore.
Yeah, well, it seems to be a very big facet in human nature about this jealousy and envy. Some people then have an inferiority complex too.
Yes.
So when they see you trying to better yourself and they see you succeeding at things that you've worked on, they feel smaller.
Yes.
They feel smaller. So then they have to try and make themselves feel better by pulling you down.
Yeah. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
It's so sad. Anybody have any other? I think everybody. Mikellelle, I think everybody's listening to us and they're not commenting.
Oh, we want to hear the comments. We want to hear and questions too.
Questions that we can answer.
Yeah, we got about 5 minutes, so we want some questions and some comments.
Yeah, we got about 5 minutes, guys. You know, come on, man. Talk to me.
Man, if Fabian was still here, he would have a whole bunch of things to say. You know.
Oh, but Fabian said people don't think businesses have bills.
How could you possibly think that though, Lisa?
Yeah. How could you?
We live in the real world. Everything costs money.
I tell you, it is taking that have us so much problem. We block out what we want to block out. That's what it is. We block out and we play dumb to stop that. We know very well that is a factor.
Right.
So I have.
And why do you think that people in Barbados are so scared of things that are different?
They just don't like things. They don't like things. Most people are very passive. And they don't like to branch out because they don't like the adventure. They don't like the unknown. You know, going into the unknown. They're lazy. So, because change calls for certain things too. So I find that and when I say lazy, not just physically, but mentally, they're lazy, stagnant. They just don't wanna. They don't wanna use.
Yeah. They don't want to think outside the box. They don't want to.
They do
and
not.
What about the fear? What about the fear of change? Why are we so steeped in that?
The fear of change. I guess because we don't want to. I think basically again what I said, they don't want to have to do all that hard work. No, it's like I just think it's lazy in whatever stage it is. It's like, you know what? I don't want to have to gotta be doing this. I don't want to be waking up tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock, or I don't want to have to go in the bank with my check anymore. People do not like it because we're lazy.
But if you do things the same way all the time, you will always get the same result. So if you want something bigger, something better, something more, advanced and more beneficial for yourself, your family, you have to do things differently.
You have to embrace change. I mean, for instance, look at us. You had a person, and everybody, they didn't even let it play. Oh, everybody was just quick to jump and say, "Oh, that will work. That will work. It will work." You have to give it time to work. So it's like, the mindset is that you're too passive. I'm body with that right now.
Yeah, they're always so quick to say no before there's a yes. Oh, can we try this? Oh, I don't think that's gonna work. But wait, hold on.
Comfort
Did you think it through? Right, exactly.
Then he's just
said it wouldn't work.
Yep.
We have any more comments? We have any questions there?
Everybody's liking and the thumbs up. But yeah, Denny's we like our comfort zone. So we don't want to be disrupted from that comfort zone. This is why I've been doing it for years, and I cannot be bothered to change it right now. But then you would never evolve as a person.
Exactly, and if you're tapped into God, if you're a believer,
yes,
you're trying to walk with God, and you keep God in your consciousness and in your mind.
Correct.
There's a verse in Isaiah that says that behold, I am doing a new thing. God is always doing things that are new.
Correct. And every morning you wake up is like a new and a fresh start.
It is, yeah.
So if we could just adapt that and not be afraid to change, I think that we would evolve more as a people.
Yes, correct. Because we do need to evolve as a people. We definitely do, because even with this COVID-19 thing, so many things have come out about our society.
Yes.
I don't know if you recognizing it, Lisa, but so many things that we need to address as a people collectively.
Yeah.
It's
so true. It is so true.
We need to embrace a change. We need to embrace a change in mindset.
A lot of things have come out, a lot of innovative ways of doing things different, but it's if we're going to accept it.
Yes, we need to though. But then people need to be shown the benefit of accepting it. Maybe that's what it is too.
Yes. But again, sometimes they're showing it, but they just some people just telling themselves. The old way was all right. I don't see anything wrong with it. We can't evolve. We can't stop there. We're stuck. Some of us are stuck there. And it's not just a Barbados thing, but we are only related to Barbados because we are from Barbados. So
right, exactly.
It's an international thing. How people think. A lot of people do not like change. Some people, even when they're getting married, they don't even like to drop their name.
No.
Some people insist, I want my baby boy.
It's true.
We don't like change. We don't like
you have to.
New things.
You can't grow as a person. You can't grow as a society. You can't become better without embracing the idea of change. And then I embracing change. I think about it is that necessity drives change. Look at the online shopping that we're doing now. Look at the curbside pickup. Look at all the delivery services. And that came about because of necessity, and nobody questioned it.
It's
nobody
true.
said, "Oh wait, should we really be doing all of this online ordering? Should we be doing that?" No, because we did it.
But that's a change. That is so true. So it means that we can accept change and it can work. Well, then I hope that we have all learned from it, and that we will be a little more open to change. Anything you want to say, Mikellelle, before we close it down, because we're running low on time and we're trying to cut short for now.
Okay, yes. Until next time. Yeah. I just want people to think over these things. Let us not embrace any spirit or thoughts of envy or jealousy towards our fellow man, and let us build up one another. Yes. Let's build up one another and spur each other on to better.
Yes. I could definitely, and I concur with that. Yeah, let us try to beat each other's, our brothers' keeper. You know, we're not in competition with each other. But if you see someone doing something and you can root them on, you root them on. You know. That's right. Don't try to pull it down. Pulling down takes so much energy, and it's negative energy. Yeah. Be the energy that you want to attract. So when you open up your mind to new things and to being a better person, you would realize that a lot of things will start to change for you. That's right. A lot of things. So we're gonna leave that with you guys now, and thank you so much for coming on. And we do promise, thanks everybody. We do promise that Mikellelle and myself we will do another topic. We'll do some more topics. Definitely. Right? So bye guys. Bye everyone. All right.